What's up? I'm RL.
And I'm Jenny.
Jen and I spend a lot of time together.
And also with family and friends.
But also we like communicating and having discussions with the people in our community.
The everyday people.
So join us on Tuesdays
at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
What's up, y'all?
The Everyday People Show.
Chop it up. On your boy RL, and she's the girl who?
Jenny.
From the block.
We have controversial topics.
Like I came in on this one.
Let me say this. I'm the type of person. I don't like to speak for God. I think when people say I'm saved, I think you out of pocket. I think China is having product outsourced to other countries to get under the tariff. Y'all do know that, right?
They still gotta bring it. Listen, they still gotta bring it to the border.
You're gonna see they women going out buying black afros, but don't dare.
And I see your point. You're trying to say that race of women do not try to look like us. We're the ones trying to look like them.
Well, but that's not true. That's not true. Yeah, that's not all the way true. That's
right.
Not true. That is
right.
Not
Thank
true.
you, ladies. I've been trying to make that point. Great guests within our own community.
Well, I won't be into that.
Oh, okay.
I cried it out. I threw it up. Cold, spit, I wouldn't care what you call it. Everything in me that didn't belong, he purged it out in Corpus Christi, Texas before that book was birthed.
I can't remember the number now, but it's in one of my books. I think I had about $10,000 to my name. I don't even know but it's something like that. And I said, oh my God.
I thought about that. So I'm like, what if he would have pulled that trigger when he got to me? You know what I mean? Because it was point blank range.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Man,
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We work really well as a team. Like in business, the profit, don't mix business with pleasure, but I don't know why it works for us. Like,
and lots of fun right there. That trumps a balloon.
And then we got a whole lot of emotions. We can't even cry. But we love y'all, and guess what?
Nothing y'all can do.
Hey, nothing y'all can do about it. Peace. And welcome back to Overflow, the Everyday People Show. I'm your boy R to the L, and she's your girl who?
Jenny.
From the block. What's up, y'all? What's going on? Welcome back to Overflow, the Everyday People Show on your boy RL, that's your girl Jenny, like we just said. And it's a nice day out here. We got a lot to chop up today. Of course, everybody knows the big news of this week is your boy Donald Trump. I told you, your boy Donald Trump starting wars. For 2 years he's been talking about for 4 5 years. He's been talking about, I'm the man. I'm not gonna start any wars. I'm the war ender. I'm the peacemaker. You know what I'm saying? And here we go again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Also, y'all, we're gonna talk about fasting. Me and Jen. Currently, how long?
Day 2.
We on day 2 of fast. We on day 2 of fasting, man. Be honest with y'all, it's not as rough as I thought it would be. Fasting. I don't know if anybody ever been on a fast before. This is as long as I ever been on a fast. Going into day 3. This is day 2. We haven't had nothing to eat since.
But Sunday night.
Since Sunday night, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Our last meal was Sunday night.
Yep.
I'm burping off all this water I've been drinking.
Yeah, it's been.
If y'all are watching on Instagram, y'all can go over to Overflow, the Everyday People Show on YouTube to finish watching this, because I think Instagram only allows you to do like an hour. Did I go live over there? Let me see. I don't even think I went live over there. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So so we are currently on a liquid I mean, we ain't even said how long we gonna do the fast or not,
Well,
man.
so we made a commitment to fast for one day, which was supposed to be just Monday. But then I got up this morning and I was like, I'm not eating today.
So that was your way of challenging me to not eat again. Like I can't
Yeah.
punk out. So I can't punk out because you wanna go another day with this fasting, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So you did so I had to do it so I can punk out. So but I'm not feeling hungry and then like I thought I'd be real. Now I can eat some now, but I'm not real hungry like I thought I would be, you know. So
But you almost caved in last night.
yeah, because it's supposed to be like a 1 day thing. You know, so mentally I'm waiting on midnight. You know what I'm saying? So mentally I'm waiting on midnight to get this thing over with. And then when you say you kind of make me feel bad, you know what I'm saying? Talking about you getting weak. You're getting weak. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's the last thing you can tell a man. You know what I'm saying? You getting weak. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but see, now you see you can do it. I've done a 3-day fast before, but that was like years ago, and it was just water only. I would never do that again because you gotta have a little something to go.
But what you mean you never do it again? You
No,
finna
no,
do it
no,
again.
no. I'm saying like I didn't have anything like a herbal tea. Like so it's liquid, but it's a combination of water, a little bit of like herbal tea, hot herbal tea, and like maybe like coconut water,
Oh
something
yeah.
like that. But we're not eating any food at all.
So
Like
not
no
even
food.
like liquid soup,
No,
like bone broth.
no.
You can't eat. I thought bone broth is number water, right?
But still, if you're trying to do a straight like liquid fast, you really don't want to incorporate broths.
If y'all watching, have y'all ever fasted? And what y'all think about fasting? You know what I'm saying? Me and Jen are now on day 2 of our fast. I think we're gonna try to do 72 hours.
Yep.
72-hour fasting, no solid food, y'all. This is day 2. We started this Sunday night. I think my last meal was like around 11, a little after 11 o'clock Sunday night. And I haven't had anything solid to eat, no food, nothing but water and little coconut water and regular water.
Some herbal
Um,
tea,
say what?
herbal tea.
Herbal tea. You know what I'm saying? So we're only drinking tea, waters, and coconut waters. We're on day 2 of our fast. So how many hours we been on?
It'll be
We don't like
36 at the end. It'll be 36, I guess, around
no,
midnight.
it'll be 48 at midnight.
No, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be 48 hours. At midnight, it'll be 48 hours.
That's right.
Because
That's right.
this day 2 right here. We don't
You're
went
right.
past 36 hours. So
Yeah.
so have y'all ever did fasting? And welcome to the show, y'all.
Yes, welcome.
Stanford said I do intermittent fasting. What's your intermittent fasting look like? Stanford. And if you want to come on join us, y'all want to join us live and talk about what we're talking about. Follow the link strolling at the bottom or follow the link that's in the comment section. Come on live. We would love to have y'all on live if y'all want to. But yeah, so this is I never fasted. I never fasted this long. I know a lot of time when people fast, they're doing it for what a lot of people think fasting is about spiritual things. It's about something spiritual. And it can be.
It should be both, like it should be like the benefit is spiritually you're more aware. Like you're in a state where your body is so like put down, like all you can do is really have more clarity mentally, and then your spirit is a little bit more highlighted, like if that makes sense.
Yeah, y'all. So we're talking about fasting. Me and Jen and I we're in the second day of a 72-hour fast. That's 3 days of not
You
eating,
called
y'all.
it, so
70. We're in the second day of 72 hours of fasting. And so far it's going pretty good. I can't wait till the time to go to bed so we can sleep for like, you know what I'm saying, 8 hours, you know what I'm saying? So that helps too, man. When you sleep, you ain't thinking about nothing to eat.
right.
So that helps too. What Stanford say? Intermittent fasting is eating pattern cycles between periods of fasting and eating. Commonly using a 16-hour fast with the 8-hour feeding period. I know. Normally people do like a 6-hour eating window. You know what I'm saying? So I did a lot of 24 hours fasting. Those are not hard to do. You know, if you eat at 7 o'clock at night, you're not eating at 7 o'clock the next night. So a 24-hour fast is, to me, is I was doing that anyway regularly, like 24-hour fasting, eating at one time. If I eat at 6 o'clock, I'm gonna eat to 6 o'clock the next day. So yeah, but we are currently on our second day of a 72-hour fast.
We've done a dry fast before. That was more spiritual, where we didn't eat any food, we didn't drink any water. Like it was a dry fast.
Well, I think 24 hours is not hard to do.
Yeah, once you've done it a few times, like it's like a piece of cake.
Yeah, a
You know?
24-hour fast is really not hard to do, y'all.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we're on our second day of a 72-hour fast. So tomorrow at midnight, we can eat again. Lord have mercy. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Well, you gotta start out slow, so don't get too happy.
So spiritually, what does fasting? It like you praying for something? Is it like a sacrifice? You sacrificing, making a sacrifice. You sacrificing yourself.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
well, your body is your flesh, which it can be a distraction to your spiritual clarity, your mental clarity. I think the benefit of it in that sense is more like you hear. I think you hear from God better. I think you're more aware of yourself. You you just have a tendency to have a clear view because you're not distracted by food. The foods that we eat have chemicals in it. It makes us sluggish. No,
Yeah. The benefits
the
of
flesh.
fasting the benefits of fasting, y'all. If y'all ever tried it, I mean, I don't recommend y'all try a 72-hour fast like we doing right now, because we have kind of prepared our body. We're doing like 24-hour fasting, which probably was our regular routine anyway. We don't eat till late anyway, then we don't eat till the next day. We might snack a little something
You
doing
don't
it,
eat
you know what
like
I'm
we
saying? But
used
we
to.
don't eat.
Woo.
I don't eat big in the morning. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time I don't even eat breakfast. I don't eat breakfast, and a lot of people don't understand that the word breakfast is just simply meaning you're breaking your fast. And unfortunately, most of us break our fast too soon.
And then I eat more than you, because I'm a foodie.
Do
So
you?
I
Do
do. I
you?
get up in the morning and I'm like, I have to have breakfast. If I don't cook it
Oh
here,
yeah, you do.
then I'd be
I thought you said I eat more than you, but you do eat more than me.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you'll get hungry quick. My stomach hurt. I'm surprised you ain't said your stomach hurting already.
It was when I was, at work earlier. I was
So if y'all
driving.
just tuned in, man, if y'all ever fasted, y'all tell me how did the fast go, and how long have y'all ever fasted outside of just going to bed and waking up eating kind of fast? You know what I mean? And also, y'all, we're gonna get into this war thing that's going on, man. Y'all, boy, Trump, them got us in some mess over there. They about to ready to destroy another country. Just tear the rubble. And also, we have a relationship question we're gonna ask everybody too. What is the relationship question gonna be to get everybody?
I'll let you.
What you mean?
I'll let you because
and,
you came up with it.
and we got Jenny's quote of the week before we close down the show. So what else going on? I wonder what's your take on? We just doing small talk right now, y'all. What's your take with small talk? Facebook being sued. Should Facebook be blamed for kids being addicted and exploited by using a app? Should Facebook be blamed for that? In my opinion, I think the parents got to have this. Got to be on the parents because your kids shouldn't be. First of all, why do your kids? Why we feel like our kids got to have phones right now?
Yeah, I don't think they should be sued. And the reason why I say that is because when you're looking at the fact that these are your children, you should have a better hold on how you're raising your children on top of controlling some things. Um, a lot of children have phones early, like at 5 and 6. We
But
have
why though?
students with phones at 5.
what would a kid need with a phone at 5 and 6 years old?
Parents sometimes are trying to keep up with them. They're in
Okay,
like multiple homes. Like they may go home with grandma one day.
Yeah, so if you drop a 5-year-old off somewhere, that's where they're gonna be. It ain't like they finna go somewhere or they ain't finna go downtown or go shopping somewhere.
Yeah.
They where you left them. They should be good. And the person who's overseeing them at the time, they the one need the phone. You know what I'm saying?
But I think it's a different generation of parents. Like our parents were not afraid to have us go outside and be gone and not really know where we were.
Well, we didn't have that problem because we didn't have cell phones.
Well, but then too, if you know,
But I bet you, if we can scratch that long card we had with the phone, we'll take it with us.
yeah, I just think our parents. I don't know if it was because they trusted us or they trusted the community, but our parents didn't freak out if they couldn't get in touch with us. Today, when you see little ones, like I say, with cell phones, I think a lot of it has to do with, like I said, they're going like one day their stepdad may pick them up, the next day grandma picked them up, and a lot of kids are in split homes, so they have phones, I guess, so they can stay in touch with their children, and that's what I see. I don't know if it's because they just wanted to have a phone at 5 and 6, but a lot of them have it. They just
Well, if your child, if you send your child to my house, I'm responsible for that child. You ain't got to keep calling that child. You call me when you want to find out something about the child. I think the parent should call the person in charge of that child at the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if it's family, you know.
Yeah.
The contact between the two adults should be there instead of, you know, having a phone for a child. And I'm saying seriously, some of these children have nice phones too. Like,
yeah, but
nice.
So getting back to the thing, I don't think Facebook should be liable. They shouldn't be liable for a child being exploited on Facebook when by now every parent should know the dangers of social media.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you have to have control. I can remember when I was older too in high school, I would make them put their phones on like the bar in the kitchen, and I'll be like, y'all turn them off, leave them right there. I'll get these phones back in the morning, and that's how I ran it. But everybody don't do that.
Did they ever pass that law where they was trying to get kids to like turn in their phones when they get to school?
I'm not sure. We don't have it at the school where I work, but I know if we have a student that has a cell phone and we see it, we can take it from them.
Oh, that's a good idea, man. Because I just think a child, kids under the age, if you under the age, if you 10 years old and under, you do not need a cell phone. You do not need a cell phone. They're just me. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think a child needs a cell phone. You know.
I mean, that's a question. That's a good question. Like, I wonder what age most people think a child should have a cell phone to start.
What's the name?
Read along.
Read Along Club for Arthur says Facebook is loud because any product that is created must meet safety standards. FAA manages plane flights. FDA manages drug. FCC manages it. And I get it. And I get it. But at what point do the parents take responsibility? You know what I'm saying? But it's fine. But see, you say the FCC oversees the planes. That's because if the plane crashes, you don't want the plane can't crash or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So they got to be up to standard, right? So you don't have no choice in the matter of the maintenance. And that's my point. You don't control the maintenance of the plane. You don't control the dosage that these pharmaceuticals say is safe enough for you to take. So of course the government should oversee that, but you can control how much content your child watches on social media. Social media is not a right. It's not something that can make you healthy. There's nothing social media can do for you, for your kid, but for them to watch. You feel what I'm saying?
Right, and that's all platforms. That's YouTube.
But I respect your opinion, And I get what you're saying, but that's my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of the social media type platforms where you're able to, communicate with other people or see things that you shouldn't. That's fine. Or to see things that may not be the best thing for your child to look at. I mean, it's just at that point you have to try to monitor it and give your kids rules and they have like blocking for like parental control. So it's there ways as a parent that you can manage that, but it's kind of a hard thing to, I would say blame fully on them. I think parents just have to take more control of what's going on with their children.
Yeah, that's all I was saying. Like, because social media is not something you need.
Yeah, it's something that it's just so available. I mean, it's readily available as long as a child has a device, and that's why I think parents need to have control over what devices their children can have and put the parental controls on there that's possible to put on there. I mean, children have tablets. I mean, I know sometimes kids they'll come to school and they'll tell me, I'll say, "Why you sleepy?" "Oh, I was up all night on my tablet." I'm like, "Your mom didn't know you was on your
Yeah,
tablet? How is that
that's
possible?"
my thing. I just think parenting has gotten lazy.
Yeah.
Parenting has gotten lazy, and the kids are now running the store.
Mhm.
They're running the store now, and the parents are just lazy because it calms the kids down. They got a phone. Is like, oh, you got my phone. It's like the phone is like a pacifier. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest. I'm guilty. I'm guilty of that too. My grandkids come over. I'll sit them in front of the TV and put some cartoons on. You know what I'm saying? Put it on YouTube. Let them watch what they want to watch. They be watching some other kids playing with their toys. I mean, what kind of this?
Like when they should be playing with toys, they watch somebody play with toys.
These kids actually go online
Yeah.
and watch kids play with their toys. I'm like, what kind of is this? What kind of gratification are you getting out of that? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm guilty of it too, and I think parents just got to be better. We got to do better. We got to do better with that. You know what I'm saying? So, Kenny boy, what's going on, man? Appreciate you for tuning in. Y'all please share this live, man. Share this live to a group or something like that. You know what I'm saying? One of your political groups. Just share it to your page, man. Like and share. You know what I'm saying? What else? Let's get into this. Let's get into your boy. You hate
Your
me saying
favorite
that,
person. No, that's your favorite person.
yeah, so we gonna get into this. What I want to know y'all thoughts on the Trump Netanyahu war in Iran, because that's exactly who's running everything. It's just two people making all the decisions. Congress is not involved. Ain't nobody involved but two people, Trump and Netanyahu. In my opinion, I think these are the two most evil leaders in the world. And and our news media propaganda would lead us to believe that those people are the most dangerous people.
Yeah, I think the fact that Trump started the war without it being the proper protocol, that gets me already. I think just doing it just because he is the president without going through the proper steps, that part right there, excuse me, I don't that just speaks volumes to me. Like you can start a war without going through those steps. I just think it's crazy.
But the Trump ain't never did nothing proper. He ain't never did nothing the right. His whole presidency is just, I'm just gonna do executive order. I don't need Congress. And Congress, they give him, I think they provide him with the pen to do it. So
I mean, it's illegal, really. I mean, if you think about it, it's not right. And so, of course, we're affected by it because gas prices have gone up, and it's going to continue to go up.
These are the first three people killed on our side. 3 African American, 3 black people sacrificed their life because of man's ego, because of one man's ego, because one man would not stand up to Netanyahu and say, "No, this ain't what we doing." 46-year-old, 24-year-old, and I don't think they have the age of this other young lady. Yeah, so these are the 3 people killed. The first 3 people killed because of Donald Trump's inability to get a deal like Obama did, and this is why we are here, y'all, because of a man jealous of a black man. This is my opinion. This is my opinion. We are in this war because Donald Trump is so jealous of Obama. He went in and ripped out the deal that Obama had made with Iran. Let me put this up here real quick. This is can you read that right there? This is the deal. This is the deal Obama had, y'all. No, not that. Hold up. This is the deal Obama had.
Starting here.
Yeah, start at the top.
Okay.
Let me see. Is that the first line?
No, it's not.
Okay, there it is.
So the 2015 Iran nuclear deal, formerly known as the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, was a landmark agreement negotiated by the Obama administration and international partners to limit Iran's nuclear program in exchange for sanctions relief. The deal, which went into effect in January 2016, aimed to extend the ban for Iran to produce enough fissile material for a nuclear weapon to at least 12 months. And that's under the Obama White House archives. The key aspects of the 2015 agreement: nuclear restrictions. Iran agreed to reduce its centrifuges by 2/3, eliminate 98% of its enriched uranium stockpile, and modify its heavy water reactor to prevent plutonium production for at least 15 years. Monitoring. The International Atomic Energy was granted 24/7 access to monitor nuclear facilities, including, in some cases, undeclared sites. The sanctions relief. The United States, UN, and EU agreed to lift nuclear-related sanctions, allowing Iran to regain access to roughly $100 billion in frozen assets in international oil markets. The cash transfer under implementation. The U.S. settled a long-standing financial dispute by paying Iran 1.7 billion in principal, 400 million in principal, and 1.3 billion in interest, which was delivered in cash.
So that was the deal right there that Obama had with them. So we was allowed to go into Iran. The deal Obama had, we can go into Iran and we can watch what they're doing. That's the equivalent of somebody being able to come into your house and watch how you running your household. That's the equivalent of that is what Obama had, the deal Obama had with Iran. We can go into Iran's house. We can see what they're doing. We can go anywhere we want to search a facility to make sure they're not doing anything improper. That is the deal Obama had. In the money that you hear people talking about, Obama gave them money, shipped them money on pallets. That was their money anyway. That was their money. That was the money that we owed them anyway. You see what I'm saying? So when you hear people say Obama gave them money, so what's the difference? So would you rather give them the money we owe them and keep people from dying, or you rather see innocent people die? What you rather have? These are the first innocent people who died. Soldiers. And you haven't heard Trump mention these people not one time. Not one time have he showed the faces of the people who passed away, who was senseless killed over his war. And I wonder why. I wonder why he didn't talk about the first 3 people killed because of his war. Him and Netanyahu, dumb war. And they was faking like they tried to get a deal done, but they never wanted to get a deal done. This is what they wanted to do all the while. This is why Trump removed the Obama deal. So they can say that they're getting a deal. They don't want to work out a deal.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't make sense to remove it to try to put it back in place.
Yeah, it didn't make no sense to remove the deal only to try to get the same deal. That didn't make no sense. And people are so stupid. Trump supporters and black Trump supporters are so stupid, he can sell them anything. Why would you take a deal away from somebody, then all of a sudden you want to cut a deal with them, and now you say they don't want to make a deal, so let's destroy everything? Because you didn't want to make the deal anyway. That's the only reason why you removed the deal. So you can say that they cheating. They trying to make a nuclear bomb. That was the only way you can accuse them. That was the only way Trump and Netanyahu could accuse Iran of making a nuclear bomb if we could take the deal away. So we bring our people out so we can't watch them. So if we're not watching them, who's to say what they're doing?
Right. And this it's all about what they're thinking. It's not presented as facts that they have those things. So
It's not. It's not facts.
right.
And knowing who Trump is, you know he's a liar. You know he's a liar. Let me give you the second part of that. Let me see. That's it. Okay, this is the post-Obama deal. This is what happened when Trump removed the deal.
All right. Post-Obama era developments. U.S. withdrawal, which is in 2018. President Donald Trump withdrew the United States from the JCPOA in 2018, calling it a defective deal that failed to address Iran's ballistic missile program and regional activities. Iran's response, following the U.S. withdrawal and maximum pressure sanctions, Iran began exceeding the deal's restrictions on uranium enrichment in 2019. Current status 2025 to 2026. Periodic attempts to revive the deal have stalled. As of May 2025, Iran increased its stockpile of 60% enriched uranium. In March 2026, reports indicate continued high tension with renewed military action involving Iran and criticism of the original deal by the Trump administration. And this is Council on Foreign Relations. The deal was highly contentious, with proponents arguing it was a success of diplomacy that successfully blocked pathways to a bomb, while opponents, particularly within the U.S. Republican Party in Israel, argued it was too lenient and allowed Iran to continue nuclear development while receiving financial benefits.
So there you have it, y'all. They never wanted a deal with Iran. That's what people got to understand. They never wanted a deal with Iran. They removed the Obama deal just so they could accuse Iran of trying to make a nuclear bomb. Why would you move the Obama deal? Why would you move the Obama deal only to try to make another deal? It don't make sense, y'all. In the whole country just being bamboozled. You know what I'm saying?
And it's just perceived.
Run amok, run it straight. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Donald Trump is him and Netanyahu was so evil. These people are so evil. And they keep pushing this thing, oh, God said we got to take care of Israel. God ain't told you. These are the false Jews.
Yeah, it's not even a real.
Those not even the real Jews over there. How is all these people over there dark skinned and you got white people over there talking about they Jews? This is, and they might be listening and trying to cut me off. You know what I'm saying? But what Trump and Netanyahu is doing is the most evil thing it is.
It's not right.
So you don't like talking about this war stuff.
It don't bother me. Because listen, it's real. It's affecting.
It's real. And real people are losing their lives over there, man.
And it's costing us. I mean,
over lives.
Yeah, it's costing us people that are real people. It's going to create some economy issues. We're going to have higher electric household costs.
Oh, y'all, you think stuff will high?
Skyrocket.
You think stuff will high? It didn't really go up now because now a lot of the oil ain't getting through.
Yeah.
And now I see why. Now y'all see why he attacked Venezuela and tried to take their oil, because he had this plan in the first place. All you got to do is you just need common sense to see what's going on. Why would he attack Venezuela and take their oil? Because he knew they was going to start a war with Iran, and that was going to cut down a lot of oil coming through the strait over there, the waterway over there. Everything got to come through Iran. I think they say like over 20%, about 20 to 25% of the oil that we get comes from that way. So knowing that they was going to go to war anyway, they took oil It's just some real gangster ish he doing, man.
Mhm.
He's real. He doing some real thug stuff. He's doing some thuggery. Donald Trump and Netanyahu are thugs, man. It don't get no simpler than that. They're thugs, and they just simply taking stuff. You know what I'm saying? That ain't even what America's supposed to be about. America's supposed to be liberators, not thugs. You know what I'm saying? But this is how the world see America now as thugs. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. It's crazy to me.
Well, we had talked about this. We said that things were gonna start happening.
I
Remember?
told
I think
you.
we said that at the
I
beginning of
told
the year
you.
or late last year.
I told you the more this Epstein stuff heat up, the closer we gonna get to a war.
Mhm.
Because it provides a distraction. And what we ain't been talking, what the news ain't been talking about. They ain't been talking about the Epstein. They've been talking about the war.
I mean, it's in there, but it's mixed in
Yeah.
with the highlight of the news is of course
Yeah.
the war because you got live coverage.
Yeah.
And so you're not. It's kind of like the Epstein stuff is like on the side a little bit.
The biggest thing that happened, you had a former president and his wife called in to testify about the Epstein files. That's supposed to have been the big news. That was supposed to have been 24-hour news. So what happened? So how can we stop that? Let's start a war. Let's start a war. Let's say they're cheating. And now you got Marco Rubio saying one story, and you got Trump contradicting what Marco Rubio said. Marco Rubio said Israel was going to start the war first, so we were going to back Israel up. Now Trump coming in and said we started it first. So it's so much lying going on in the Trump administration, man, when it comes to this war, when it comes to the Epstein file, which they haven't released everything yet. They even went in and took some of the file out there. Everything that had something to do with Trump name on it, they took it out. And that, you run around talking about, I'm being exonerated. You ain't been exonerated, man.
And saying it proudly. He says it so like proud. I'm just like, what?
Man, so many people gonna go to jail. So many people in this Trump administration gonna go to jail in about 6 years. So many of these people gonna get arrested. You're gonna make your head spin.
But what was that we heard where somebody said where if it came out who all really, if they got all prosecuted, found out who everybody has got prosecuted, we wouldn't have something. We wouldn't. It was something we wouldn't have. It would take away a lot of things. I guess these are people who are major.
Yeah, Pam Bondi said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said that. And they actually believe that, like, the world won't function without them.
Yeah, that's what she said.
So it's okay that they get away with what they did. All this pedophilia stuff Trump and them did. It's okay they get away with it. Because we can't function without Trump now. And Epstein, I mean, everybody got something to do with Epstein. It's just a mess, man. So what's y'all thoughts on this war, man? Do y'all think it's necessary? Do y'all think Iran was close to getting a nuclear bomb? I mean,
I don't personally think it's necessary just because we have all the power that we have already with the weapons that we have here. So why try to control another place? Like why try to control another country? I don't know. It's like we can have guns, but you can't. That's not even fair.
And we've seen this play out with Bush when he lied to everybody talking about they had weapons of mass destruction.
Right.
Just because they want to go in and destroy it. If you want to go in and just say we want to destroy them. Don't lie to the American people and say, oh, they close to building a nuclear bomb when 4 months ago you just said we destroyed it.
Right.
So what is it? So did you lie last time when you said we destroyed them? They don't have nuclear capability? Y'all remember like 4 months ago, we dropped bombs on Iran. And Trump came out and said we destroyed their nuclear capability. Do y'all remember that?
Yeah, I think it's all about trying to protect Israel. And, because Iran, I guess they have like militant groups that have attacked Iran, like Hezbollah and Hamas. So it's all about protecting Israel. And I think with Christians, there's this tendency to feel like there's an obligation because of what the word says about supporting Israel. So I think it's still, at the end of the day, it's still about control and power.
Absolutely. It's about control and power. In Israel, they want to control that whole region. They don't want nobody to have nothing over there but them. You know what I'm saying? They know. And here's the thing. Israel know that they have done so much wrong to people over there, so they're afraid that when somebody else get the ups on them, they're gonna retaliate. They're gonna get retribution. And this is the same thing going over here in America. The only reason they doing what they doing, sending all this crap back in on immigrants, because they feel like if they're not the dominant race, white people feel like they're not the dominant race. Most white people, they feel like if they're not the dominant race, everybody else gonna try to get retribution on them for what they have done to everybody else.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's what Israel is doing.
It's a fear.
They're tricking America to do their bidding. So they're going to do the same thing probably to Iran, what they did to Gaza. They're going to break it down to rubble, and they're going to say we're going to rebuild it. And a lot of people don't understand. There's going to be humanitarian issues and all that stuff. Because if we bombing these people every day, there ain't nothing moving. They're gonna run out of food and everything. And it's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, and it's gonna continue, and we just got to be, prepared, because at some point it's gonna affect us more than just losing some U.S. soldiers. So we got to be ready for that too.
Well, but what's worse than that? There's nothing worse than losing people dying, innocent people dying because people are lying. Because they lying about stuff. Stop lying, man. This is one of the most lying administration I ever seen.
Oh, it's totally corrupt.
It's
full of lawlessness. That's how I like to put it. It's whatever they want to do, however they want to do it. So it's pure lawlessness.
Because Netanyahu been saying the same thing. I seen a video where Netanyahu been saying the same thing to America for the last 25 years. They got video going all the way back to 1992. 1992, 95. Around there when he been saying, oh, Iran, they're gonna have nuclear capability in 2 years. Yeah. Then he'll come back in 2 years saying they'll have nuclear capabilities in 6 months. Yep. Trying to sell it to the American government.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And finally he found a weak president who would do his bidding.
That's crazy. That's been
and all he had to do is tell Trump nice things, say how great he is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they've been wanting to do this for a long time.
Yeah, they've been wanting to do this for a long time. They've been wanting to destroy Iran for a long time because Iran is the only one over there who probably got a decent army. So, what are your final thoughts on it? Do y'all have any thoughts on this?
It's just unfortunate that we are really living the reality of having a wicked leader. A wicked leader. Don't care who, what choices he make to, try to control things. It's going to get worse. And I try not to think about it too much, but I mean, it's going to get worse. I don't really get into looking at what Trump does, but it's hard not to see it because he's on the news every day. Every day. You need to make a channel just for him because he's on every channel.
I told you every day is Trump news. Every day is Trump news, man.
Need to just have a Trump channel.
That heater must be on.
I'm not cold.
I
mean, I'm not warm.
You're not warm? That heater must gonna crunk up.
It feels good.
I don't know what I got set on.
I actually feel a cool breeze. I feel good.
All right, let's get into something else, man. But y'all just keep, yeah, y'all, y'all just keep our military people in your prayers, man. Again, the first 3 people killed over in action. Well, I don't even think they was in the action yet. I just think they got hit by one of those drones with 3 African American kids that people ain't even talking about. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to bring race into it, but y'all know if even 3 white people, they've been posting their picture on the news talking about it. You know what I'm saying? But let's get to something else, man. Let's talk about let's do a relationship question. What the relationship question is? What you mean you gonna let me say it?
You created it. I didn't create this one. You did. But I'll go ahead and read it there.
Yeah, go ahead and read.
I'll read it. Okay. When in a disagreement, how do you handle when one person wants to be quiet and reflect and the other half wants to finish until it's resolved?
Okay. What's your answer?
Well, let's see. I feel like there has to be like a reason for a person getting quiet, which would be quote unquote shutting down. The person who shuts down, I think, is just going through certain feelings. It could be, and I'm just gonna assume some of these thoughts and feelings that they're anxious. They may be angry. They may not know they may not know how to feel about maybe the person who wants to just keep wanting to get resolved. It may be emotions. I can't even really name the emotions. It may be emotions. And then the person who wants to resolve, they're they're just they want it to be fixed. Like they want it to be fixed like right then. Because usually like when I think about like situations that like even at work, if we want to get something fixed before the end of the school day, then we can go into the next day with a clean slate and talk to a parent and make sure we talk to the 2 kids that had an issue, and we just work it out so it doesn't carry over into the next day. And I think sometimes that's the mindset of a person who wants resolve, is because they want it to be understood, and moved out so you can move on, if that makes sense.
Well, I mean, you drew a parallel with something going on in school.
Well, just to give a sense of like what like the feel of it. Like if you're in a relationship, okay, a couple, and you having a disagreement, sometimes a person wants to keep talking just because they want to make sure they have understanding, probably to make sure they're understood, of course, and then they want to resolve so they can say, okay, we're clear, we good, and then that brings about a peace so you can just move on. So you can just move on. Sometimes when a person shuts down, what's you don't know what they're thinking, so you can't read a mind, so you have no ability to understand like how they feel, or you may not have ability to understand what they're thinking about whatever you're discussing. That's what I think.
Well, I think the person who's quiet. I know in my case, if I shut down, it's because I'm trying to gather my thoughts. I'm trying to see how I'm gonna deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
Are there like
And,
emotions
and
involved?
yeah, no. Sometimes there's no answers. There's no immediate answers to questions. That sometimes you want to ponder on it before you say something that you know what I'm saying.
Right. Right. Before you say something that you shouldn't say, or before you say something
Before you
that
say
may not
something
make sense.
that don't make sense, or you say something that you shouldn't say.
I think when you have the two dynamics, the two different dynamics, you have to understand both sides and respect both sides. Because a person who is already in their mind knowing what they want to say, and why they want to say it, they can say it. But the person who is thinking, they may be thinking the things that need to be understood, but they just don't know. They may not be ready in that space to say it, I guess, properly. That makes sense. Does that make sense?
Say it again.
They may not say it properly. That means they might cuss you out.
I mean, that could be something, you know what I'm saying?
Or they might say
And-
something.
And if they cuss you out, you know, you just
get
made
mad.
matters worse.
I think it's a processing thing. Sometimes people have to really take time to think, especially if they're approached with the conversation. They need time to think.
Yeah, so it's always difficult when you got two people. One want to resolve it right away, and another one want to ponder over it. You know what I'm saying? It's not to say that they don't want to resolve it. It's just,
Yeah,
you know, this is not the time.
right. And I think it has a lot to do with personalities too. Sometimes people um, just like to just they just talk and they just say exactly how they're feeling, and then sometimes another person may want to share, but then they probably rather show instead of saying what they're feeling in response. So it can be challenging, I'm sure, on both ends, because it's two different, like neither person is wrong, but they both have to be understanding of the other person and kind of like humble themselves and say, okay, where can I give grace for this person to take time to think, and where can I give grace to this person who's just really trying to say how they feel without feeling like it's too much. I think
So
it's just
what
understanding.
what are y'all thoughts? If you tune in, if y'all see this question, what are your thoughts on the relationship question of the week? When in a disagreement, how do you handle when the one person wants to be quiet and reflect, and the other half wants to finish until it's resolved? It's about like right away, you know what I'm saying? They want answers now, you know what I mean?
Like right now.
Right now, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Well, and some people don't like to go to the end of a day or go to bed with unresolved things, because it's a rule, like in a spiritual rule, like don't let the sun go down on your anger. And it's not that you're angry, but it's like it's not always about being angry. It's about just resolving things before the day is done, I think.
So, but how long do you get a person who want to reflect?
I think it's healthy to say, hey, let me step back. Can we revisit this in about an hour? Can I just step away?
So the person should stay what they're saying. They would say that then.
They should. It's again learning, because the thing is neither person is wrong. So the person who wants to da 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 and and get all their
Why you
thoughts out.
laughing?
Because I mean, I'm a woman. Women, we like to we can go on and on. So
Love it.
like, yeah, because for women, we go on and on. So it's almost like there has to be an understanding on both sides. Like, okay, I get it. Like, you want to, because a man can be that way. So I have to be fair. I can't say just only women like to just talk. But that person that is the quiet one needs to kind of have a sense of understanding that, okay, they just really want to resolve it like right now. But then without being mad at them for that. And then the other side need to be like, well, I need to understand it's a reason why they're quiet. It's not that they don't care. Because I think sometimes a person think a person don't care when they're quiet. So you have to respectfully give that person the space and calm down enough to say, humbly learn to calm down and say, um, maybe we could just revisit this in an hour. I'll step back, give you time to think. And I think sometimes when people's emotions are high, if they're the ones that want a quick resolve, they just like ready to get it done. Like, let's just fix this. Let's just fix it. So I think it has to be a respect, because neither one is wrong. I don't think either side is wrong. It just has to be a respect and a maturity that gets you to understand both. You know, to understand like either side or both sides.
Yeah, right.
Because it's not one way. No one person is right. Sometimes people just want to, because no, I don't think anybody likes conflict. I don't think people, when they love each other, that they enjoy conflict. And conflicts happen. I mean, with disagreements happen. So what you want to do is just be fair in understanding, humans. Like, we're built a certain way, and everybody's not built the same. And so, whether it's a man being quiet or a woman being quiet, or the man want to talk and get it all out, or the woman, it's like, how can I step back maybe later and think about, like, they were quiet because they needed time to think.
Mr. Dorothy Hightower said it depends on what the disagreement is.
Yeah,
Some
some now,
now
some
and
later.
some later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
I
who
can
does
see that.
who make that decision? Like, what I mean, what would be a now and later situation? You know what I'm saying?
That's a good question.
Like, infidelity is like a now.
Probably so. You like, I want to know. You better tell me. Let's figure this out right now.
You ain't going to bed without this one right here. You know what I'm saying?
Because somebody ain't gonna sleep good. Ain't nobody gonna sleep good if it's that. So, some things are deeper than other things.
Infidelity gonna be like on the spot. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even talking.
Oh my gosh, that's a crazy thing that a person would have to deal with, where it would seem imperative, like, you handle it as much as you can, like, right then.
Yeah,
And be pushing that off to the
you right,
side.
man. I guess you
Yeah,
right.
it probably does depend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it depends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if the person say, "Look, I need a little space right now," I think the other person should oblige.
Yeah. I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
But what do the person who want to wait say to the person who need answers right now? So
Calm down. I love you. Calm down. You can say something. I mean, because women, boy, and like I say, I don't want to make it about a gender, because a man can be like a ready to resolve person, but I think women, we're more emotional. So I think with this question, I think, you know we just probably want things to be like settled right then, as opposed to waiting. Because I'd never forget one of my I love this story because it was cute to me, but probably wasn't cute for them at the time. She was telling me how her and her husband had gotten into a disagreement about something. And she said she followed him all around the house and was trying to get him to talk. And she said the more she went after him, the angrier he got. And I'm picturing them. She's just a cute little Southern belle. I was just following him around the house and trying to get him to talk to me and just saying, but this. And she said he got so mad. And I said, Lord have mercy. So, people have
I
to.
think y'all women know what buttons to push.
I don't think women try to. I think
Shoot.
no, no. I think it's just probably in our nature. But again,
What's up,
there
Bridget?
are some women that are quiet and that'll shut down. So it can, it can go either way. But I think the respect should be understanding both sides and coming to a fair, happy medium, saying, hey, the person who wants to just kind of take some time should at least give that person some assurance that we'll revisit this in a little bit. Let me just think about what you're saying. And in that way, that'll ease their mind, so they won't think it's to be shoved away and put away and never dealt with. So that's just what I think. What? That's what I
boy.
think. What? No, what do you think? That's what I think, though.
Well, I think I think the person who want answers now gotta respect the person who want to ponder over it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That's my opinion about it.
Yeah. It's a, like I say, it's about.
Especially if it's not something dire.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it's not nothing dire, we can talk about this when both parties are ready.
Right. I agree.
But some women they tend. Some women it don't matter what it is they're talking about. They want answers now.
No, I think I think everything has factors. Like everything has factors. Sometimes it can be stress. It could be um feeling overwhelmed and things like that. So that's why I said so many different factors about like, why a person may want to just talk right then. And they it's almost like they want to take something, off their plate of whatever it is that's, bothering them.
All right, so that's
So you came up with that question, and so it's kind of a packed question. It's loaded.
it's loaded. What do you mean loaded?
It is loaded because let me see.
How's it loaded?
Well, because you're looking at two sides, and
But ain't nobody saying whose side is what side.
no, I know, but it's
People just assume the woman is the person who want to do all the
exactly.
talking.
And that's why I said we can't base it on
But you can't assume
gender.
that.
Right. I
Sometimes
guess I'm speaking from a woman's point of
it
view.
can be the other way. The man might want answers.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to be biased, because I'm a woman and only say that these are the reasons why a person wants resolve, because a quick resolve, because a man could be the same way. And I don't know how men think when they are in that same place, like where a woman wants to just say, hey, I want to know, how we can understand each other or fix this or fix that. And so I'm coming from a woman's perspective. So I can't answer for how a man would be. I can't. Because it may not be the same. So this would be a great question if we had other people on here that could say,
Yeah, men tend to calm down first. Because if you start at 100, where you gonna go from there?
into the moon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I know.
So let me break it down to 10.
Right.
And then we can get up to 75.
Yeah.
And we still gonna be cool. You know what I'm saying? But if we starting off at 100, and men are naturally aggressive, right? They're built to have aggression.
Okay.
So if we start off at 100, where are we gonna end up?
Yeah, because I think for men, I think for men, even though the word is harsh, I think men feel attacked because y'all are like you say, naturally aggressive. So even though it's just a conversation, a man might feel like they're being attacked. Is that what it is?
No, not.
I'm trying to take notes.
I wouldn't say attack.
I don't know.
I wouldn't say attack. I would say, men like to lead.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So women, y'all please take notes.
Yeah.
Or men who are quick resolved and not quiet, take notes.
No, men like to lead. So if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it the way I want to do it.
Gotcha. Well, is that fair?
I mean,
no, I get the whole leading thing, but I'm saying it. Well, I put it to you this way: if it's not to be resolved at all, then that's when it's not okay. I think it is okay for a man to say, "Hey, I need a few minutes, or just give me a little time to think about this." Then I think that's healthy. But I think sometimes for people, it may feel like, well, if we don't talk about it now, then time won't go by. It ain't gonna never get talked about. It's gonna get dismissed. And I think that's probably the concern a person may have if the conversation is looking like it'll be dismissed. I think the person probably has to be reassured that it's not going to be dismissed. And I feel like that's what would be the respected side towards the person who is not quiet, to say, hey, let's revisit this. Just give me about an hour. And then the person that's on that side can be respectful of that and say, okay, I understand. And then, so it has to be respect on both sides. And it has to be understood to be respected.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're going to move into Jenny's quote of the week. You ready to get into your quote of the week?
I guess so.
I know we got a lot of time, but we moving
do.
fast. Moving fast.
And we can't say we got to get off so we can go eat.
Yeah.
We cannot.
Let's get into Jenny's quotes of the week.
From the heart of the people, let the spirit flow. higher motivation everywhere we go. Jenny's got the word, keeping faith inside. A little bit of heaven to make your week right. Let the cup run over, let the truth speak. It's time for overflow. And Jenny's quote of the week.
All right, y'all. Let's get to Jenny's quote of the week.
All right. So this quote, let me read it first. The grass is not always greener on the other side. It's only greener where you water it. So these are two quotes that have been put together. Most of y'all have already heard the one about the grass is not always greener on the other side. But there's another quote that I saw some years back that says it's only greener where you water it. So the whole point behind this is you in life, you can have um or just say a relationship, and you may be thinking, oh, it's all good over there, it's all good over there. But sometimes when you're not looking at where you are, you're missing what you can do to make your side the way it should be. You don't always know what's on the other side. It may appear that way. You can go over there and tiptoe over there and peek and look, but that does not mean that it's better. Sometimes you get over there and you see all the weeds, you see all this other stuff because it appeared to be greener. But the thing is that wherever you are planted, you water where you are. Because even if the grass looked greener on the other side, why is it? If it was, your side is only as green as you care for
it. All right. And there you have it. Jenny's quote of the week. The grass is not always greener on the other side. It's only greener where you water it. So I better start watering this goddamn grass. Excuse me, y'all, for the language.
Oh my gosh, I think this fast is getting to you.
Yeah, this fast is getting to me. You know what I'm saying? So we are currently on a 72-hour fast, and I'm getting weak. I'm getting weak, y'all. Yeah. So listen. We had a good. It was a short show today, but it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay.
we gotta rest a little bit. Fasting can take a lot out of you.
Yeah, it can. So listen, y'all. Give y'all self a hand. I want to thank y'all for tuning in, everybody for commenting, sharing. We love y'all, man. We really do love y'all. I want to thank y'all. See y'all again next week, and we'll tell y'all how this fast went. We'll show y'all how the fast went, man. We're 48 hours into our fast. We're trying to do 72 hours. We'll see that we make it. We'll see that we make it. So listen, y'all. I thank y'all. I love y'all. And guess what?
Ain't nothing y'all can do about it.
Ain't nothing y'all can do about it. Peace.